It's called QAnon, a fringe conspiracy theory that some political analysts have likened to an online religion.
Thousands of groups and pages with millions of followers and members.
The QAnon conspiracy theory is spreading around the world like a pandemic.
QAnon is a baseless internet conspiracy theory whose followers believe that a shadowy anonymous figure that they call Q has been posting secret information onto a variety of websites in order to drop clues about this vast conspiracy by which Donald Trump is waging a battle against a secret cabal of Democratic politicians, billionaires, Hollywood celebrities who are secretly engaged in wide-scale child sex trafficking and even abusing children in order to extract a chemical from their blood, adrenochrome, which followers of this belief think has life-extending qualities. But this is, it's fully debunked and false.
QAnon is nuts. Their belief system that the government is run by Satanist pedophiles, that is what's dangerous in the long run.
Anyone who believes not just all of this, but any of this is on another planet.
QAnon has its roots in a couple of different conspiracy theories. The close antecedent is Pizzagate, which was a conspiracy theory where people falsely believed that John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's campaign manager's emails contained a secret code that revealed a child sex trafficking ring being run out of a local pizza shop in Washington, D.C. Ultimately, a man was so invested in this belief that he actually showed up at the pizza parlor with an assault rifle and fired his weapon, thinking that there were children that could be rescued there. There was no basis for this. It was completely false. But at a really fundamental level, QAnon has its roots in much older anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and tropes that have a very long history. The adrenochrome conspiracy theory kind of has its roots in the blood libel, where Jews will be falsely accused of murdering Christian children and using their blood either to bake matzahs or to drink it. But none of this is real. In addition to kind of growing by sheer numbers, it's also really been spreading around the world. QAnon communities have popped up in Latin America, in the UK, across Europe. It appears to be really catching on among far-right parties in Europe, as well as merging with other conspiracy groups like anti-5G activists or people that are protesting coronavirus restrictions.
What QAnon is just an amalgamation of all of the greatest conspiracy theories thrown into one big belief.
With the coronavirus pandemic, people are spending a lot more time home, spending a lot more time online, and obviously experiencing a huge amount of uncertainty and fear. There's just been kind of a perfect storm that has allowed QAnon narratives to reach into places that we might not have expected them to get before. QAnon followers have been very effective over the years at using the structures of both social media and of the traditional media to kind of get their message across and try to garner more followers. One of the early tactics was to go to Trump rallies in person and hold up signs with the letter Q. There was also a very effective kind of rebranding effort with the hashtag Save Our Children, Save the Children. This is a very concerted effort to hijack the natural concern that people have for children and using that kind of as a pipeline to draw people down the rabbit hole into the more esoteric parts of this conspiracy theory. Donald Trump has been given multiple opportunities to address QAnon directly and debunk it. He's probably one of the only people that could get through to a lot of QAnon followers, and he has declined to do that.
The crux of the theory is this belief that you are secretly saving the world from this satanic cult of pedophiles and cannibals.
I haven't heard that, but is that supposed to be a bad thing or a good thing? And we are, actually. We're saving the world from a radical left philosophy that will destroy this country, and when this country is gone, the rest of the world would follow.
Of course, this was received by QAnon supporters as confirmation of their completely false beliefs. QAnon is already having an effect on politics in the U.S.
According to liberal watchdog group Media Matters for America, 20 candidates, 19 of them Republican, who have expressed support for QAnon, have qualified for the November ballot.
QAnon has already inspired numerous attempted acts of violence, multiple kind of attempted terrorist attacks or planned attacks.
But FBI experts have warned of the theory, saying it might motivate people to take criminal or even violent action.
This is a very volatile movement. When you convince people that children are in danger of sexual exploitation, that really taps into deep and kind of primal fears. It's not a centrally controlled movement. It's not particularly well organized, but I think that there is a lot of danger of inspiring and inciting vigilante violence.